time is changing, and new thing will be awakening inside of the people. Because if you look at the logo itself, there's a lot in it. If you analyze it deeply, it's about your spiritual path itself, your surrender. And that's what the horse stands for, The horse stands for strength on your spiritual path. An awakening horse means that something which is dormant inside of you must awake. Even if you are on the spiritual path, but yet the deepness of spirituality, not superficial, but more stronger, must awake. And you saw the logo how it is now. They have the Vaishnava Tilakam, which will portray that a Vaishnava stands for surrender. A Vaishnava is the one who loves everybody. Doesn't matter which religion, which caste, which color you are, how you are. It doesn't matter. If you have the heart to love God, you should love everybody. And that awakening will happen only when this love, this pure love, this unconditional love will awake inside of you. That's what I was just tweeting earlier. I say unconditional love is out of judgment. That horse which is awakening is out of judgment. The judgment which everybody put all the time. Good, bad, white, black, whatever. Clever, not clever. This all dissolved. Once the heart is opened up, once the heart is transformed, this pure love will awake itself. And this is how when love awake, it awake with full force. Then this is the new era. But this love will awake. And the outside of the circle you see, you see all the symbol, but at the top part is Narayana, the Vishnu Padam. The ultimate is Narayana. Ultimate is God. We call him Narayana, you can call him Allah, you call him Jesus, you call him whatever name you put to him. The ultimate is the Lord himself. You have Garuda, Hanuman, like here is which symbolize the Bhakta, which is attention, focus, your goal, your aim. You should never be diverted from that. If you are focused towards the Master strongly, but you are not diverted left, right, then only you can attain the Lord's feet. Otherwise, no. How can you? Then you have the Shankha Chakra. Shankha, which stands for the cosmic sound inside of you. The vibration which awake when you do your Kriya, when you do your sadhana. And the chakra stands for justice, which means whoever surrenders to the lotus feet of the Lord is a protector. And so on. You see the different religion, but the focus is the same. Different part of Atma Kriya, Japa Kriya, simple meditation, Om healing. But the aim is one. And the inside, you see the lotus turning inward. It's like, but all these are held by one Mahamantra, which is Om Namo Narayana. Without that, it's very... You will not, if you don't practice japam, if you don't practice chanting of the name of God, you don't know the mystery of the name. That's why all my tweet is about the holy name of God, no? What the name holds, the secret what the name have. There's no difference between God and the name. And then when that is turned, when one realizes that secret, one will attain the Lord Himself. And it's a funny thing is that somebody was telling me, the horse is feminine. Long eyelashes, brush. People would do that for it. But you see this in the Hindu deities. The Hindu deities are not male or female. They are the androgen of both fusion together. For example, take Krishna. He is the only real male. But when you look at him, his characteristic, his qualities are very, very feminine. So that's why it also shows that one transcends also the dual quality of male and female. Because being seated inside the Atma don't know about these two qualities. Your mind perceives you. When you look at the outside, the mind perceived this thing. But until you don't master these two, you don't awake, you don't rise. Until you don't learn to accept the way you are fully, difficult. So that's what also we stand for. And this new era which Maharaj was saying, it's an era of love, It's not new, really. It's a reminder, you see. When you put news, people always are ready to listen. Because people are always running behind new things. Always new, what is new, give us this, give us that. No, in reality, no. Your Atma is not new. So you have the most wonderful treasure inside of you, but yet one don't realize the greatness of it. And as the time is very important, Now is very important. God gives you the whole chance in life, because in many lives it's not given so easily. Even if people think that life, we are here, next life we can carry on. No, each life is different. Each life takes its course. But life, to be spiritual, is unique. And if God have called you, the experience of Salim, it's really wonderful, how he came where his heart called him. But it's not for everybody. And God have called you on that path. Don't waste your time, Surrender. Like I said earlier, Mother was saying surrender. I said surrender is to trust fully. Trust fully in God, first thing. This is the first thing that you should always do. Put God first, always. And next to God is the Master. Then the rest can be. So, that's what is a new era. But with that come other things. Even if words are limited of saying, there's so many things that I would love to tell, but I can't. Because if I would say, many will understand it their own way the mind will perceive them to understand. But what have to be awakened inside of your heart? Only in deep meditation. When your mind is calm, it will awake. And it's not due to the year changing. It's nothing to do with that. It's about time change. Not human time, but divine timing. And due to the divine timing, things are going to change. The world is going to change. And if the mind of man don't change, nature will make it change. That's the divine plan. So Mother Nature look after everything. This is the Mahamaya of Narayana. God allowed you to change. And He make you transform. Because one thing is that people know only what the mind perceives them to perceive. But what does the soul want to perceive? They don't want to hear that. What do your soul long for? One don't want to know about it. Or it is difficult to understand or to... What did I tweet, the last tweet? Try to understand the infinite with a finite mind. No? Huh?
Limited mind.
Limited mind. It's impossible. Only when your heart is fully open. That's why God said to love. The only thing that can make you understand Him, that can make you know Him, is love. Not a limitation, no, but the love that you carry deep within the core of your heart. Not the superficial love which people say, yes, we love, but they don't really. Not emotion, which they call love. But the burning fire which is inside, which you don't understand even when the mind wants to understand. That love. So this is the awakening of that era. The awakening of that love. For sure that love is the most important of all, and for sure it will claim its place also. The mind claim its place, the body claim its place. The soul and the deepness of the soul itself will claim its place.